Rocky, you needy this morning? This dog woke up this morning, petting me. Well, I hope everybody's having a good Saturday morning. We'll see if anybody's on. Yeah, you hear me talking. Hello, Bill. How you doing this morning, bud? Boy, he plumb mistreated, didn't he? Well, Rocky, what are you doing? He's full of it this morning. He got in trouble here a couple days ago. He got into a filling tool. The first time he's ever done that. Ever since then, I hollered at him and fussed at him. Been sticking pretty close since then. He don't like to get fussed at. Plum hurts his feelings. Well, if you got a wild day playing Bill, oh, I mean, yeah, I got a bunch of junk I'm doing. I'm about to get the computer and stuff straightened out. Might one crash on me. I need to start posting some videos. I got started trying to do that about the time it crashed. Tell you what, he's not a smart little old dog. He, uh, he knows what he's supposed to be doing and what he's not. I held up a piece of that pillow that he chewed up, showed it to him, fussed at him. Oh man, he wasn't here. I know. I need to get a video. I got a big stainless steel bowl that I used to put his water in. And when that bowl gets empty, you pick that bowl up and drop it, kick it around and raise sand and bark at me. And I guarantee you're not going to run out of water. I need to get a video of that. Hell, I got to do one of my favorite things today, go to the grocery store. How old your pup, Bill? They're people dogs, that's for sure. Go to bed at night and she get up on that bed and get just close to my back as he can get, and then lay his head up on top of my head. Got a wrap around pillow. I'm 5. Rocky's not quite 2 yet. Where are you going? I thought he'd slow down a little bit, but I don't believe he's slowed down a bit. Is that the first Boston y'all have? Yeah, okay. Rocky reminds me of that song, "They Love Me Like My Dog Does." Why, hello, Miss Janet. How you doing, girl? Oh, really? I had one years ago, and then got off in the lab, more breed. But they're definitely unique. Miss Janice, how you doing today? Oh, here comes trouble. Hello, Nate. There's a pretty good crew in here till Nate showed up. Oh, that's not good. Or maybe it is good. How's it going, my friend? They ain't kicked you out of Canada yet, have they? Yeah. Well, in this new travel trailer, I'm trying to get everything situated in it. Coming along. Well, that's good. I'm proud of you. You're on your best behavior, Nate. Some of y'all come on up here and get on the train with me if you ain't got nothing else to do. Fire and Warrior was a bad deal. That touch didn't last long. We're gonna have to go get some stuff for some ants. I got ants around in here in this trailer all of a sudden. First time I've seen them. Yeah, 8:33. Well, they gonna make a new man out of me here in the next week or so. I gotta go to the dentist and get some work done, and they're gonna run a CAT scan on me, and then they're gonna uh, they sent me a new pair of glasses, and then they're scheduling me for get a cataract off. Gonna be a busy little turkey. My trip done got put off for a few days. I might have to try that. Well, he just showed up. I may need to take a weed eater and go around this thing. Get me some of that. What do they call it? Diametric earth. Put around the tires. So stop their highway. Nate, are you taking it? Still going to school, or are you out for a while? Oh, that's in the morning too, Kenny. Hmm. I didn't know that. Oh, bang for your buck. How you doing? I didn't see you come in. This thing jumped on me. Yeah. Back to the old grind, Nate. Peachy. You trying to say you're a little fuzzy? I think that diametric earth is what I've been talking about. No way to just about kill anything that's got a hard trail on it. Well, they sort of messed me up. Well, bang, I started getting everything ready, and I was just telling them I got a dental appointment, an eye appointment. They're going to do a CAT scan on me, and let's see, what else was it? Oh, they got me scheduled for take a cataract off, so my little trip got put off for a few weeks. glad they get the cataract off mine. It's getting hard to read some of his fine print. Yeah, that's what I said too, and a little bit more. But I'll have everything ready. I'll be the bionic man there for long. Nobody can say he is a dashing young man. Anything better than there's a little story about that. They took cataract out one eye in 20, and that's about the time the COVID hit. So they put the other one off, and I never have done it. Man, it done got where I can't drive at night or anything. Like tear me up. But yeah, that'd be nice. I hope it really improves it. I know what Mobank wants. Mobank wants one of them bionic eyes that he can dress in ladies anytime he wants to. I can see Mobank running around now with one bionic eye with bloodshot. Hopefully, I can squeeze part of that trip in between some of that stuff. But I know this next week, 10 days, is going to be busy. I was on my bike the other day when I did that first eye exam. They normally they'll dilate my eyes in a couple hours. I'm all right. I don't know what they did on that last deal, but that was a hell of a ride home on that motorcycle. Yeah, man, you gotta be careful. They want to do both mine the same day, and I told them no. He said, "Well, why not?" I said, "You might have a bad day." Yeah, gotta play the odds. Yeah, I need a patch for my whole face. I'm messing around on YouTube, and they said I ran across the channel and said, say, "This is what ugly looks like." I'll be damned if they didn't have a picture of me on trying to make a ugly pirate on his little three-cornered hat. I could run with that, but I'm not going to. Janice, are the cockatoos or the cockatiel the one that's so thick over there where you live? Just wild. Hell no. Put that damn bird in a cage, my man. Put a cover over it. Okay. Well, didn't one of them get real sick, eating everything up for a while? Rocky's barking and growling when he wants something. Enough back talk to me. Yeah. Y'all get crazy stuff over there. Janice, do they still call women over there in Australia birds? Wasn't a video one day, and there was just a big grain field, and there was a flock of them things came in like you would believe. I mean, thousands of them hit that field. But the cockatiel's a little one in it. She loves it. Forgot about that one. Cockatiels, if that's the little ones, they're not too expensive. That cockatoo, ooh, get on up there. I ain't never heard of that bird. Tim, when I was a kid growing up, there was a lady down the street that raised parakeets. Them things are always getting out. They're parakeets, there's, like you say, a flock of them. And if we get a real bad winter, and all of a sudden they'd be gone, and it'd start over. Hmm. I had to look that up. Never heard of that one. That's like them stupid pythons down there in Florida. There are people making a living out of catching them things now. I think if you're not in love with them parakeets, are you talking about back in California or are you talking about where you're at now?
Hello.
Hello.
You're driving me nuts with the birds. Do you want me to show you some pictures?
Hang on just a minute. Oh, okay. I was trying to read what Mobang says. Yeah, in California. Yeah, go ahead and put some pictures up.
All right. Well, keep talking to the gang, and I'll call up some pictures here. Okay. Where have I got them? Now, first of all, I've got to find you a cockatoo. Hang on, bear with me.
Are you part Indian this morning, Janet?
What do you mean?
We can see your scalp.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at my pictures here. Hang on, I've just got to. Let's reduce this in size. Where the hell's where's the share screen?
Do what?
Hang on, I'm trying to find the share screen.
Hello, Jane Bray. How you doing, lady?
I can't find the share screen. Oh, hang on, yes I can. Present share screen. Okay. Share screen with this. Share screen. Hang on. God, it's so long since I've done this. I've forgotten how to do it. Where the hell? I can't even see where it is, Ron. Oh, hang on. No, it's stuffed up. Hang 5. God, it won't let me call it up. Oh, now, hang on.
I've been fighting that computer of mine.
Window. There we go. Now, this one's a cockatoo. You'll have to pull up the photos. That's a sulfur-crested cockatoo. They would be. Oh, hang on. Let me get a measure. Average. They'd be about from head to tail. Forget the crest. Oh, anywhere between 18 to 20 inches long from head to tail. They're a big bird. The sulfur-crested. Yeah, they're talkers. I'll never forget a hotel up where we had our country property. Not far from where we had our country property. We'd you'd go in the door there. They used to have this bloody cocky in a cage at the door, and it'd greet everyone. And I walked past it one day. I said, "Hello, cocky," and it told me to F off. No, bugger you. Anyway, yeah, I went around. They went around to the front after that because I was coming in the side door. So they had to move it from the front. It used to be at the front, but learned how to swear at everyone, so they moved it around at the side door, but it still told me to so and so off. But they'll
Hello,
live for they
hello.
can live they can live in captivity for 60, 70 years. People have to will them on.
Well, they pretty birds.
Yeah, they're a big bird. Now, hang on, let me stop sharing that one, and I'll get you another one. Open. Now, the next one was a cockatiel, wasn't it? I hope I've got. I think I've got photos of them. I think. If not, you might have to Google him. I don't know that I've actually got a picture handy of a cockatiel, but I do. Now, your budgerigars, okay. Now, these are wild. They're not domestic bred. But they grow. Hang on, presenting. Share screen, and share window. That one, share that. There's another one there. These are budgerigars. Now, they're only, a budgie would only, from the top of his head to his tip of his tail, he'd probably only be about 8-9 inches long at the most. But they're actually wild. They're native to Australia, and they fly in hundreds of thousands of in flocks. But now, just about every man and his dog has a budgie in a cage, and they breed them now and interbreed them, and they get all the different colours. You know, they can be yellows, they can be blue, they can be a sort of a grey or a lilac-y colour. They can breed them up, and they've sort of got a banding, like a white banding or something or other across the chest, or different head colours. But they're all been sort of had the breeding bred out of them. But these ones are wild, and they're always green and yellow colour in the wild.
Jane, them are some pretty birds. We
Yeah.
got wild. She was talking about that painted bunny here in Texas. They stay around lakes and stuff. You don't see them too often. They're awesome looking birds. Good morning,
Yeah.
Miss Ernie.
I like, hang on, I'll ditch this one, I'll get you another one. And I've got quite a few of these around me. And hang on, new, open, hang on.
Jane, and further south.
They're just across the road from me. And they're chatterboxes, but they're a beautiful bird. And they make a good pet too. This one here is a lorikeet, a rainbow lorikeet it's called. And they are a beautiful bird.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, but they're real chatterboxes, these ones.
That bird reminds me of the Chinese
Firecracker.
I can't think of the name of it now. But there's some feathers, the Chinese feathers that marked up. The roosters are marked up like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, because of our native plants and flowering gums and what have you, these birds just love them. And, they encourage everyone to grow the natives. That's on an acacia, that lorikeet there. And because they're a nectar, they're a nectar-eating bird. And, they'll hang out of trees everywhere. And, chewing all the, and hunting for the nectar and what have you. But
what about that other bird you were talking about, the boger or something?
The brolga?
Yeah.
A brolga is part of the crane family. Hang five, I can show you a brolga. File.
I never had
New.
heard of that one.
Oh yeah, you see them. They dance. They're in pairs. Usually, yeah. But they, as I said, they're part of the crane family. Present. There again. That and the jabberoo are the two big birds. Hang on, I've got a creepy crawly I've got to get after. Oh, you bastard! Bloody spiders, I hate them. Yeah,
Back when I
I
was
got to wash my floor now. I definitely have to.
Christina, when I was married, my wife had a cockatoo,
They're the
cockatiel,
brolgas.
and had a Boston Screwtail Bulldog, and them things were best buddies. They'd play with each other, and just everything. They can get sweet. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Looks
as
like
I said, you'll find those up the top end. I don't know. Do I have Yeah, you've got cranes over there as well, but they're a large bird. Not particularly attractive, but they're a large bird. I don't know whether I've got a jabberoo. Have to check. Oh, here's some brolgas dancing. Um, yeah, it's part of their mating ritual that they have too.
oh yeah, them big old cranes are.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But have you ever seen a black swan?
I've seen pictures of one, and I don't think I've ever in the wild seen a swan here.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
they're in places, but
yeah. Well, the black swan is native to Western Australia, um, and although they do move around. I've seen the black swans up at our country property up in northern Victoria. But yeah, we have the black swan. Share screen. God, I'm going to get RSI clicking buttons here. Yeah, that one. That's the black swan.
ooh, that's a pretty thing.
Hmm. Again, that's native to Australia. Um, what else have we got?
I got a friend of mine that got thought that she had a dog, and the pup finally died. She just didn't want to buy another one. And one day she was in a pet store and she picked a parakeet up. She said, I don't know why I picked a parakeet up. But that crazy parakeet to play fetch with her, just do all kind of stuff. You
oh
know,
yeah,
we got a little
yeah,
ball and chunk that ball and the bird to go get it and bring it back to her. And I guess it's like any other animal. You take a dog that's put in the backyard and nobody fools with him, he's all right. But you take one that's spoiled like Rocky is and around all the time, they get a hell of a personality. They,
and you know the emu, of course. But have you ever seen emu chicks or seen pictures of emu chicks?
any what?
Emu chicks, babies.
No,
Is a mum and a young, or it could be a dad, the dad and the young, whatever. But yeah, the emu and the chicks.
no. Is that an emu?
Yep.
Yeah, I was fixing to say. We got them stupid things running wild all over Texas.
Well, I don't know how they got there. They must have come across as yeah, as eggs or something because they're native to Australia and they're as far as I know
Well, what happened
they're not
on that?
native anywhere else.
What happened on the emus? Somebody got a deal started that they were going to take emu meat and emu oil and all that, and they started raising them for that. Well, it turned out to be just a fiasco. Well, the people got tired of feeding them, and they'd have 15 or 20 of them. Well, that's a hell of a feed bill. And they've got to turn them loose.
Yeah,
And
they live in the wild here.
yeah, and
But,
they're
and we're not stupid enough to want to eat them.
they
I
they can
understand it.
they can run. God, money.
Yeah, they can do about 30 mile an hour over land. Yeah, but you know what really sucks them up? Hitting barbed wire fences. All you see is their ass. The last thing you see is their ass going clean over the bloody fence and a puff of feathers.
We had one on that deer lease I was hunting on, and you couldn't get within a half mile of that thing. I guess people that tried to kill it or whatever, man, that thing was wild. But barbed wire fence didn't bother him too much. He'd jump one, he'd be running full blast, jump a barbed wire fence.
Oh no, these ones don't jump. They don't see it. They just try to go straight through it. And a three strand barbed wire fence, and yeah, as I said, it takes the legs out from under them, and they just go ass up and ass over kilter and a pup full of feathers.
Have those elbows on.
Funny as a bit to watch, and they're an inquisitive thing. They'll raid your campsite and run off with your camp chairs, or they're unreal. Hang on, what else have I got? Um,
Jane, you were talking about that bunny a while ago. There's another bird here that you don't see very often up here, but you go further south, you see a lot of them, and that's an Oriole. Boy, they're a pretty bird.
you don't know that one.
He's sort of like that bunny. They come. They spend a lot of time down in Mexico or close to Mexico, and we don't have them. I've seen one up in this part of the country.
I've got heaps of pictures of koalas, but oh, you'll get a laugh out of this one. Hang on, I'm just trying to find the larger one. This is this is a joke, Joyce. It's not serious. But the Australian bobsled team.
And I know they're not bears.
No, they're definitely koalas. Whoever put the friggin' hats on them has got me beat. It's hilarious.
Wow, right?
Yeah, I got some funny bits and pieces I put together.
Jane,
Yeah.
I'm worried about Rocky when he was a little bit about these hawks and owls around here. But he weighs 35 pounds. I don't think one of them hawks or owls can handle him. That would be crazy.
I'm just trying to find something else for you.
You got
Now here's another native, but I don't know whether they're known elsewhere. But I know they're native here. Share screen, window, and that one, and share. This one's called a royal spoonbill. You see the beak on him?
Yeah.
I don't know whether I can enlarge it. Um,
We got a bird here that's not native.
there you
Yeah,
go.
they got a big old spoonbill on it.
Yeah.
But we a white egret that from Africa, and man, they are so thick here in Texas, it ain't even funny.
Yeah.
They're all white birds. Used to this Brazos River, I used to fish and bow fish it a whole lot. And since those white birds come in and the hogs come in, used to there were snakes everywhere out there, just water snakes. And since those white birds and the hogs have come in, you don't ever see a snake on the river.
No, no, no. Well, the only thing I know about birds that will pick up a snake is a kookaburra. I don't think any of the others get that damn close to them. Hang on, I don't know whether I've got a photo of a kookaburra.
We got a little bird here they call a roadrunner,
Oh, there you
and
go. There's a cookie.
he will wear them snakes out.
There's
Yeah, something. Those macaws can live what 150 years, Jane?
a what? Sorry.
A macaw pair.
Uh, I couldn't tell you, Ron. We don't. Macaws aren't native here. They're more South American, to my
Yeah,
knowledge. A macaw.
but they've got
Yeah.
a long lifespan.
I no doubt. I know our cockatoo here, the white sulphur crested cockatoo I showed you before. His lifespan could be anywhere between 60 and 70 years, domesticated. Yeah. Yeah. But the kookaburra, oh, sugar. I just bloody cancelled it, you fool. Present, share screen. I hit the wrong button. I'm clicking that many bloody buttons. There you go. The kookaburra.
And I've heard of that bird before.
Yeah, the laughing kookaburra. Yeah, but he'll pick up a snake and they grab hold of it and they flick it down and yeah, snap its neck and yeah, they'll eat a snake. Yeah,
So these little roadrunners, I think they got a nest around here because I see them every morning, and
yeah, we don't have them.
they they'll kill any kind of snake. Here
Yeah,
in Texas, where you got the rattlesnakes so bad, a roadrunner or uh, indigo blue snake, those two, boy, you better not kill one of those in Texas. They wear them rattlesnakes out.
uh, no. What else
What?
do you want to? Any others you want to look at?
No, that's all I want.
Or will I stop boring people to death and close it down?
I thought they lived longer than that, James. Which parrot is it that lives 150 years?
Jesus, I don't know. A Methuselah bird.
Hmm. They, there's a macaw, and I thought that was the longest living one. Of course, I ain't the sharpest tack in
Yeah,
ocean anyway.
yeah, yeah. The large. Well, how old does or how long do your bald eagles live for
Do you?
on
I
average?
really know. I really don't
Well,
know.
generally the bigger birds are longer livers. It just depends on what um, like their environment too. Or if there's other birds of prey or predators that decimate their environments. But I know the white cockatoos here. Oh, the God, they're plentiful. They're everywhere. because they fly in flocks too, hundreds of them. And your timber eaves and that around your house, and that if they take a fancy to that, they'll just chew it to death. But yeah. But other than that, in the wild, I don't. They don't live as long. They could live up to about 40 years, I guess. But those that have, sort of more domestic, been raised domestically, well, they live a better life. They've got their constant food supply and what have you. And they've been looked after. But we go on the adage that if you have a cockatoo, a family member or a good friend has got to be prepared to take it on, because when you bite the dust, the bird will still be alive.
Maybe it's the Amazon I'm thinking about, Jane.
Yeah, and a lot of them, a lot of the domestic birds have been released into the wild, and of course, a cockatoo will talk the ears off a pot, and they're teaching the native birds to talk, and of course, the first thing a damn cocky will pick up is how to swear. Yeah, nothing walking through the bush and you'll hear something talking. It's not a lyrebird. It'll be a bloody cockatoo. Lyrebirds.
Maya?
Male or female, doesn't matter.
I know they've got a bird. It's a blackbird. They call it Maya here. That'll talk your ear off.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
And it's funny, but there's a few just regular old crows that people have caught and taught how to talk.
Yeah.
That's one of the few native birds here that you can do that with. Well, I'm gonna have to get off here and go.
I'm just looking up the Maya bird. M-I-A-H. Maya bird.
I got all kind of stuff I got to do today.
Yeah, the Maya bird here is more brown than black. He's the main part of his body is brown. His head and his tail might be black. He's usually got yellow legs and bill. But I think they were native to Asia. Yeah, I thought, they come out of India, actually, I thought. We've got a lot of those around. But it's not a black bird per se. It's more brown.
Yeah, the ones I've seen are black. They are dark, dark colors.
Yeah.
Hey, gal, I appreciate you coming up, but I'm going to have to get off this thing and go to work.
All right. Hang on a while, bail out, and I'll get back in chat. Hang on before you.
All right. I appreciate all y'all coming in. Enjoyed the visit. And maybe today or tomorrow, but I'll get back up on this thing. Y'all have a good day.